This is the port of the PC version, I believe. It's the SNES version, which I think is a port of the PC version. Prince of Persia options. Okay. Best time, training. Training? Hulu? Yeah, I don't think that would work. All right, let's start. Prince of Persia, our next unbeatable game as voted on by the fans. This was a fan vote game, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're like, oh, this game isn't unbeatable. Oh, plenty of people beat this. Oh, I beat this when I was a kid. Blame Twitch chat. Come to Twitch chat, use your Twitch Prime, and then vote. You don't have to use your Twitch Prime to vote, but I would appreciate it. Yes, I beat Battletoads. Oh. 120 minutes left. Okay. Okay. So, okay, the way you move is like one block at a time, chat. And whenever I press that button, it tells me how many minutes I have left. And then I can jump. Oh, okay, that ducks. Okay, the shoulder buttons duck. They also creep us forward, if you see. Okay, and up lets you go up. That's clearly a trap, right? I mean, this floor is clearly a trap. Oh, you can mantle. Mantling's important in video games. Yes, people love to mantle. Is this the first game of the mantle? Can't mantle up there. 119 minutes. I am playing Silksong today. Oh. Well, it took damage for that. Is that the only way I needed? I needed to go that way, but also I take damage? That seems like bullshit. Okay. I feel like I'm crushing so far. Nope. Oh, that sucks. Okay. What is this? I got 118 minutes left, chat. I've wasted 2 minutes already. Am I wrong? This animation seems really good. I mean, it controls like ass, but the animation's great. Okay. He filmed his ad and traced over the film. Oh, whoa. Okay. I'm dead. The Prince of Persia has died, chat. Oh. Okay. I'm still alive, though. Or just go back to where we started. That's fine. That's fine. Ow. That's impossible. That's an impossible thing. Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. How am I supposed to fight this guy? Oh, oh. Okay, not like that. Get my sword out? How do I get my sword out? I don't think I have a sword. I got locked in a dungeon, chat. I never understood how he was a prince of anything in this game, to be honest with you. How do you not die? Maybe his dad was the king? Well, his dad doesn't seem to have much influence at the moment, does he? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Walk to a ledge and drop down by grabbing. How? How do you drop down to a ledge by grabbing? You should be able to walk one step at a time. I can do this, but anytime I even tap it, I go like this. Oh, an inch forward button. Oh, can I inch backwards? Oh, that changes everything. Someone didn't want to train. Oh, look at me, chat. I'm such a genius. I didn't know you could inch forward. This game isn't even hard. Yes. Did anyone beat this? No, no kid's ever beaten this. Literally no one's ever beaten this game. That's why it's on Unbeatable. If anyone's ever beaten this, I wouldn't be making a video about it, clearly. I'm the only one that's ever beaten it. Or will have ever beaten it. Oh, look at me. Big jump, big jump. Okay, look at that. Look at me. Look at me just gently falling down. Okay. I feel like we're crushing this game. You played the DOS game at the time? I think this one's like a port of the DOS game or a remake of the DOS game. Like it's supposed to be the same thing. We could play the DOS one after. Yeah, it definitely looks better. This is new? This isn't in DOS? Well, never mind. The SNES is the best version? I had... My favorite DOS game is this game called Sleuth. And it's a, like, detective adventure. Da 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 da. How do I use that? Okay. Well, what do I do? I wanna swing it. Yeah, I wanna swing the sword though. I wanna swing the sword. Learn how to do it? Best time. Maybe it'll just come out when I need it. Gaming with a bucket, thank you for the prime. Okay, I thought maybe. Okay, that was kind of funny. You pushed up arrow? Oh, I'm pushing up. All right. He runs a little funny. Like just a little funny, am I wrong? You think it's contextual? You take your sword out in front of enemies? I think you mean that's called consensual. And usually it's not in front of enemies. Ow. Yeah. It's almost if you didn't mean consensual. It's almost if I also understood that and made a joke and you didn't understand it. And now I'm dead and it's all your fault. Do I still have the sword? I don't have a plan for PAX East, no. All right. I don't have the sword anymore, I don't think, chat. Okay. So I gotta go back and get the sword. Unless the sword doesn't, hold on. Unless the sword's, like, I'm supposed to press a different button to bring it out. Okay. I think I need to go back and get the sword. Maximum Carnage would have been the first beat 'em up. I think we're gonna do Maximum Carnage next regardless. This is on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, you think I'm supposed to get stabbed in the stomach if I tried that? No, I've just tried getting slashed. I mean, do they really need the spikes? You didn't realize there was a Prince of Persia that old? I mean, They haven't called it Persia in a long time. So yeah, it's old. Perspective Transform, thank you for 44 months. On a 40-month streak. Suck it, everyone else. Seriously, I appreciate it. You're right, that's a good point. I feel like he's about 23 would be my guess. Let's go down here. You love this shitty ass game? I remember playing this, but I don't remember ever getting like anywhere past the first room with the spike. Okay. We'll lift that all the way up. I see the problem there. I see the problem there. What happens if the timer runs out? Do I like run out of oxygen? You're not a huge fan of games that are trial and error? Aren't all video games trial and error though? I feel like that's all of life is trial and error. Damn it. A lot of being a chef is trial and error. So is content creation. Do I parkour IRL? No, I'm 40. I'm a dad. Once you become a dad, pretty much anything that's gonna twist your ankle, you're not doing. So is driving a train, we should all ride with you? Are you a train conductor? You're probably the only train conductor in here. You thought the original Prince of Persia was Sands of Time? It's okay, you don't know history at all. Yeah, I was gonna say Sands of Time is so good. You got dad friends? I still snowboard. I try not to break anything anymore. This character's got a lot of animation. That's what we were saying. It's like really, the animation's actually like low-key really great. I should play Sands of Time after this? Maybe. Maybe. Can I be real? If you don't like go to the mountains regularly, you shouldn't snowboard. You should ski. If you're going for 1 weekend a year or whatever, you should fucking ski. Most people, and you know what else? Don't let your friend who's like honestly bad at snowboarding, who thinks he's good, don't let them teach you either. They suck ass at snowboarding. They're not gonna help you. They're just gonna get you to break your fucking leg, break your face. If you, I mean, you're a skier and you live in the mountains, yeah, I mean, you could still be a skier even if you do, but I'm just saying there's 0 point in it. It's you're not gonna learn. It honestly takes legit 3 days to learn how to snowboard, and after that you're pretty chill and you can do some things. But most people get taught, like most people that I see snowboard and they think you're supposed to move your back leg and swish around like a fucking fishtail, and that is not it. That's the easiest way to get your ass just wrecked. Yeah, if you skate, especially like if you've ever like, you know, bombed a hill, you'll be fine. Chugs, you spoil me, you beautiful man. You beautiful, beautiful man. That beautiful Chugs. Wait, is the new Halo out? Why don't I tell you you're beautiful? I don't know how to fight him. I don't know how to fight him. Shit. Oh, okay. I stabbed the shit out of him right there, Chad. Yeah, I saw they're remaking the original Halo. Hot take, they shouldn't remake the original Halo. They should remake Halo fucking 3. Give us the Forge. Oh. Cool. I didn't know this game even had levels, chat. I had no idea this game even had levels. Oh shit, I gotta get through them all though. I thought my timer was gonna reset. Yeah, this is farther than I've ever been in this game. Wait, it started by saying level 1? I mean, I know, but wait, do I not have a sword anymore? I thought it was just gonna be like one big level. Okay. Fatality. Unbeatable Games, your streamer reward for best stream series. Real talk. I wish Kaizo Coliseum could get nominated for best streamed event, but it's just not realistic. All right, good leap. Oh, 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 oh. I got wrecked. I got wrecked. It does look very good. I'm a park rider. I would say this. People don't really... People that actually ski and snowboard don't talk about like the rating of a... They're not like, oh, it's a black diamond, or oh, it's a this, or oh, I like skiing greens, or things like that. You just ride the mountain and you just have a good day. I don't know how to explain it, you know, but mostly I ride park. Yeah. Like when you live here, you just ride it all. This mountain is fun. Yeah, this mountain's fun. They call snow powder? No. You call powder powder. Powder is like when it's untouched and there's a lot of it. That's not, no. Yeah. I don't think I can make this jump. It's all snow though? What do you mean? Apple fleas? You're talking like, no, it's not. There's like, so it's not all snow. So like there's powder, and then there's groomers, and then there's, you know, slush, and then there's Sierra cement, etc., etc. Yeah, things like that. Yeah, ice conditions. Yeah, it's not all the same. Yeah, like when a snow trail is groomed. Chat, my dad. Shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do? My dad drives a snow tractor to make the trails in his snowmobile town. He lives in a snowmobile town, to make the trails in his snowmobile town really nice. And so his job is grooming the trails. The problem is, in the mountains here where I live, if I'm like, you're like, you know, you talk about your dad's job, I can be like, oh yeah, my dad's a groomer. And here in the mountains, everyone knows that. But if I say that on the internet, chat, if I say that on the internet, everyone assumes that my dad is a hardcore criminal on multiple lists. I know. I know. Oh. Okay, I fought him. Don't you assume anyway? So it's just one of those funny things. It's just one of those funny things about language and where you live, and you know, like regionally. Can I go up here? Yeah. It's just kind of funny. It's just kind of, I know if I had the Sands of Time wall run, I could just wall run right up there. It's just kind of funny how like that works. Run and jump from the lower level? That's not really how this game, the physics of this game necessarily are. Yeah, you don't like run and jump. You more move in like hops. Okay. But now I just did a big circle, I'm realizing. Oh, you can run and jump. Oh shit, you can run and jump. Gamers don't look up. I'm looking up. There's a ledge right above me, but I've already been to that ledge. D-Jamas. Yeah, or Lenny. Just like dogs, they don't look up. Yeah, I listen, the not looking up thing does not apply to 2D games. Oh, wow, you can make that. Okay. Never mind. We just needed to do that, chat. Am I gonna speedrun this game in the future? Oh yeah, can't wait. Well, that's booty. Thank you, thank you. Let's go down this way. Fuck you, I'm the Prince of Persia. All of it, the entire fucking area. You probably remember the DOS version. Yeah, if you played the DOS version, jeez, you old ass gamers. Oh, that gave me more health. Is this the superior version? It was the easier version for me to get. I wasn't against the DOS version. Nice. Oh, he blocked me. Okay. The combat comes down to just kind of spamming. You probably have the DOS version somewhere on a real floppy disk. An actual floppy. You know what game I would really like to beat, actually, that I've never beaten, chat? I don't think a lot of us have. Is the old Apple II Oregon Trail. You bet the discs are broken? Disc, this would be on a floppy disc. It wouldn't be broken at all. No, you keep it in like a nice little folder. Have you played Waldo game? I saw this really YouTube video about how no one ever beat it, but he did. I feel like there's sarcasm in here, but then I also don't know if this is an earnest question. The first version of Oregon Trail is damn near unwinnable. Right? I definitely never beat it, but I just also feel like it's because I'm a kid and I didn't know how to ford a river. Oh, devastating. That guard there was protecting me from the spikes. That was nice of him. I'm interested in what the Baldur's Gate devs are gonna do at all. I wish they'd make Fallout. Yeah, that's what I wish. I wish Larian would just make Fallout. Baldur's Gate 3, but futuristic. Yeah, magic's stupid. Technology's awesome. You're buying whatever they make next? It's got to be awesome to just be like, we can work on a video game for 10 years. I have watched Fallout Season 1. I'm excited for Season 2. Adam Sabre, thank you for the sub. Okay, don't pull out your sword, you fucking bitch. I've started like 4 playthroughs. Okay, we got it. Cyberpunk isn't like Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, the Mac 2 original Oregon Trail. Combat. I like turn-based RPGs. I'm gonna say it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Apple II, not Mac. Whatever. Oh my God. You're technically correct. You also understood what I meant, which is the whole point of language. How is the streamer with pointing out things he might not know? Like, you just want spoil it? You want to spoil where to go? Well, that was relevant to the conversation we were having, Apple Fleas. This wasn't. Trying not to spoil. Good. Please do not. What are my thoughts on Persona? Never played it. I like turn-based isometric RPGs. It doesn't have a life limit, it has a time limit. Right? Oh wait, I don't want to go that way, I remember. What are my thoughts on a fursome? What's that? Bee's Knees, thank you for 7 years. I love subs. Final Fantasy Tactics is the best Final Fantasy. They did release a Final Fantasy Tactics remake. Oh. Fuck! Yeah, I think part of the problem, like the hard part is like once gaming like steps up, but you're already developing a game. Like, what do you do? When you're already developing something and it's like gotten outdone. I'm bad at sword play. I'm not a good sword fighter. Never have been. What are my thoughts on NBA rigging? What do you mean? Like the Terry Rozier? I mean, I think if you get caught doing something like that, you should be banned for life. I don't really get the point of getting paid $26 million and, to make 50,000 on a bet. Doesn't seem smart to me. The economics just aren't there. So, yeah, I don't know. All I realized is that the Mafia is still in the game, man. Way to go, Mafia. I thought the Mafia pretty much was out of the game. But, like, way to go, the Mafia. Still being in the game. Getting Chauncey Billups on your side. I don't know if anyone's paying Terry Rozier for ad deals. Yeah, shout out to the Mafia. I think we all thought the Mafia was gone. Just think there's some little Mafia recruit right now going 6'7". The lawyers are gonna spin it that they were somehow forced by the Mafia? Well, I mean, anytime you can go against the Mafia, it's a good idea to do it. Can I make that jump, you think? I don't think I can. I don't get why, can I be honest? I will never understand I've been pretty proud of the millennial generation for not acting like old fogies, but this is their old fogey moment. The upset they've been getting about 6'7", and then like I've seen people point out like we used to say "was up" or "I'm Rick James bitch" and everything, and someone was like, "But that had a purpose. It was a Budweiser commercial." And I'm like, really? None of it. Our sayings made sense. Yeah, you screaming "okay" like Little John made a ton of sense, bro. You going, "not" when you were 6 years old. Oh, okay, we can move this way. It made sense to us? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, yeah, but it's also like the 6-7 thing's not from nothing. It's from a YouTube video. That's what I don't think parents understand. And not everyone that said "What's up" got it from a Budweiser ad. Dude, how many of us still quote fucking Anchorman? We're getting, our generation's getting mad at the 6-7 kids. Oh, come on, make the jump. No, I'm just saying if you find yourself being actually annoyed by 6-7, you are old. You've just gotten old, and you need to get less old. The double rainbow? Yeah. Side note, I have decided that there is 1 week out of the year I love social media, and that week is Halloween costume posting week. All right? I have seen some utterly incredible fucking costumes. Did I ever say too sweet during the NWO days? Did we all walk around screaming "suck it" as if anyone was going to suck it? As if any of us were old enough to get sucked? I've told the story about how "suck it" got banned at my school. Yeah, you gotta realize your kid's 6-7 is funny to them. Suck it was huge and popular in my middle school, right? Kids were saying it and crotch shopping left and right. Teachers weren't doing shit. Nobody did anything, all right? Then finally, one girl, and I'll dox her. Her name's Michelle. Her name's Michelle Wellborn. I don't know what her name is now. No idea what it is now. I'm gonna dox the shit out of her. Cover the name in the YouTube clip. Cover the last name. She turned around one time. I remember. It was me and a group of guys, and we did the suck it. And she turned around and hit us with a crotch chop and said, "Eat it." And that was the end of it. That was literally the fucking end of it in my school. When she said, "Eat it," the teachers shut that shit down. And that was the first time. I learned about gender equality, Chad. And the advantages I have. All right. Okay. All right. We made that jump. It was all fun and games. It was all fun and games until the fun and games involved a woman's pleasure. No, I was in 7th grade, dude. What do you mean? I don't think any of us really thought the suck it meant sucking it. Michelle the Martyr. Honestly, advancing women's rights. Honestly, Michelle did a lot for women's rights. She's the Ruth Bader Ginsburg of our school.
genuinely impressed or annoyed that I came up with a costume idea that will link to your popular unbeatable of all time?
No.
QR code link and all. Calls, thanks for giving me that idea for Halloween.
Alright, is it Where's Waldo, or are you going to Silver Surfer? Okay. Oh, I know where that is. Okay. 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 You can say the C word. I don't know why it hits you with it. We're totally fine with that word here. Fuck. No politics. Qbert, I mean, you're not wrong, but you also have to, you know, take into account the way, I mean, this is no politics, right? But you also take into account, like, you know, the Mitch McConnell lame duck thing that he tried to pull on Barry, blah, blah, blah. That's a good tweet, but it's not the full nuance of history. And also, you know what? You know what? Some people earn the right to hang on. It's not a full history. Also, but also no politics. Unless I say it, because I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. You old? You need to retire? Oh yeah, I'm very pro everyone retiring that's old. Get out of every job. But I'm also pro, like, you've made enough money, you get a ribbon, and then the rest of the money gets distributed to employees. I'm stupid. God fucking shit, dude. I'm an idiot. If you're bothered by 6'7", you should retire? Definitely. Honestly, probably my favorite. It's honestly probably my favorite saying that the kids have done in years. I love it. Do you feel like I've looked this way since I was 10? I think when you look at old YouTube videos of me, you can definitely see how much I've aged. Crazy how often it comes up. Well, I mean, it's just like fucking 25% of football games have a score of 6 to 7. You can't count to 10 without saying it. No, it's just a YouTube video clip. How bad is it, the aging? What do you mean? Like, how bad is it on my body? I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, I have my first gaming YouTube video. Like, we could, in theory, watch it. Yeah, about a 6'7". There we go. It's not the problem with something new hurting, it's the problem with everything hurting. I don't really feel like I've got like an everything hurt. I get neck pain, but that could also have to do with like this, you know, and how much I'm like looking sideways and stuff, but I think mostly it has to do with how I sleep. I mean, every meme has an origin, chat, and not all of the memes' origins are that exciting. And oftentimes there's more videos of like the meme becomes more popular than the actual origin of the meme. Let's go. Level 2 done. Used to be with it until they changed what it was. That's exactly it. I think millennials have a tougher time accepting growing up, but I think it's mostly due to the fact that we have no power still as a generation. Really have very little economic or political power. So we struggle a little bit with growing up because we're like, wait, we're still kids. We don't have anything. Like as a whole, not individually. This game doesn't look so bad. No, I mean, I think it's a little confusing. I think it's mostly just like the controls are just like, I guess I'd call them unique. Oh. Gen X was skipped? No, the problem, Gen X just doesn't, like, Gen X never ran the internet, right? Fuck. Like, Gen X they never ran the internet. They were never in charge of it. We were literally in charge of the internet. Millennials were until 2021. It's pretty much our thing. So, like, the younger generation doesn't even realize they exist. Because in their mind, all that exists are boomers and millennials, and that's it. And they're right next to each other. They don't even realize that Gen X exists and fucking sucks too. They get nothing. To be fair, they also have had no power, though. Gen Alpha can't rig an analog clock. Why do they need to? You know what I bet you can't do that the generation, there's tons of things that you can't do that the generation before you could do. What's your point? Yeah, why would they need to? Why would they need to? They have phones. They literally have a watch on them all the time. Yeah, you can't shoe a horse. Can you milk a cow? Oh my God, they can't balance a checkbook. Bitch, ain't nobody wrote a check since 95. God fucking shit. Yeah. You can't build a rocking chair, bro. You can't read. Yes, you could read an abacus. The point taken. Yeah, that's a weird one because, like, to me, I'm like, why would they need to do a clock? And also, that's a lie. My kid in first grades learned how to read an analog clock. That is also a lie. I just want to establish that. That's also not true. They still teach that. If your kid can't read one, that's on you. You have to write a check to put down on a place? Definitely not. Your mom still does checks? Respect. This is the SNES one. Yeah, you can't learn where you're going by the stars. You can't sail a boat by the stars. Yeah, when's the last time you built a fishing pole? Come on. When's the last time you forged a sword from the steel gained from your enemies? You know what I realized though? When I say these things, when I try to change your mind on these things, it's not helping my stream. What would help my stream is I just agreed with it. Yeah, the kids. I need to reinforce your beliefs. Fucking shit, dude. Why can't I jump this? People around 40 years old are old enough to know how have physical skills, to know how hard work. Anyone under 20 just expects AI from everything. You realize that when you were 20 and people were 40, they said the same thing about you though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is an age-old thing. Rock and roll music was gonna, you know, make everyone rabid. Weed was gonna cause pandemonium in the streets. There's plenty of kids that work hard, dude. Yeah, there's plenty of kids that are doing awesome, amazing things. And there's lots of them that are gonna do way better things than any of us in here ever will. But older generations complaining about the newer generation's tools and how much they have it easier, I don't think they ever really contemplate all the things that they have to, all the extra things they have to deal with and learn and do now as well, that kind of offset that easiness. And I know you probably, Ninja Squirtle, you know, probably like, or like all of us, like had that moment where your parents, you know, or boomers still do it to, you know, 40-year-olds. Boomers still say it to 40-year-olds about how easy we have it, how if we just quit eating avocado toast and blah, 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 you know what I mean? Without compensating all the other extra things. You're just doing these things. You're also doing these things. You just moved your nephew into his own one-bed flat and you had to show him how to use a roller silicone gun? So? Why would I know how to use that? What the fuck is a roller silicon gun? What are you even talking about? I feel like that's pretty unique to you. That's just teaching someone something. Why? Listen, that's not a failure of the kid. That's a failure on you. That's a failure on you. You're in his life. If that's something he should have known, you failed. Why would that be a common knowledge thing? I don't even know what you're talking about. Am I wrong? Does anyone else know what a silicon gun? A paint roller? A caulk gun? Okay, but if he didn't know how to do that, that's not a failure on him. You realize that? That's a failure on you for being an older person in their life, not teaching them something you think they should know. Also, if it's a caulk gun, I don't even think you know what it is either, bro. Yeah. How is anyone supposed to know what they don't know? Oh, you call them silicon guns in the US, but it's caulk. Yeah, but like I said, I think that's on you. That's not on him. He didn't do anything. Why would he ever know that he should have to know that? The calculator thing in your pocket? I mean, to be fair, they had no concept what was coming. Nobody had any concept of the iPhone. Granted, by that point, I already had a calculator in my pocket with that fucking fatty Nokia. If your kid doesn't know how to change a tire, that's because you didn't teach them to change a tire. They don't teach that in school. No school ever taught how to change a tire unless you took auto shop. And guess what? Kids still take that. Fuck. Dude, I was so good at Nokia Snake. YouTube taught you how to change a tire? Yeah, knowing how to change a tire is like not. Anyone can change a tire. Most people just don't want to fucking do it. Most people just don't want to get out and get dirty, bro. It's not a hard concept. Okay, how do I open that? Yeah. You gotta show the kids the grace. They're dumb because they're in their early 20s. You were also so dumb in your early 20s. You just forget how dumb on a day-to-day basis you were. And you're lucky that nobody goes back and can read your old privated Facebook posts. Because I bet you said some dumb fucking things. Your posts on someone's wall. Right? We were all morons. Most people are dumb before they're 25. Yeah, our brains aren't fully developed. Whoever thought that, you listen, the only reason 18-year-olds are considered adults is so we can send them to war and kill them, all right? Because they're dumb as fucking shit. If we didn't need healthy bodies, then we could go all the way to. They're so fucking dumb, like, right? Listen, if they weren't in peak physical condition, they could still be children. Why do you not jump? I don't know where to go in this one. That is too much generalizing. Let's not generally send people to war if we can help it. Phase 7, did you not hear what I said at all? What about that sounded like I was pro sending anyone anywhere? That's why the internet fucking sucks. What are you trying? Why would you? How did you gather any of that? You might not. You're eating. Like, how did you gather? That's what I said. I think, if anything, my general thesis was that we shouldn't do that. I'm the next Sith Lord. What did you think I said? Yeah, I'm the Warhawk. Hey, listen, chat. Listen, I'm invested in that stock market. You know, I need it. I just explained how dumb we were. Just like, I didn't say anything about that. It's just so weird. Had this on Game Gear? I just didn't get that one. We're all still dumb? Yeah, think about how dumb we are when we're 40, clearly. Phase 7. What I said was the only reason we consider 18-year-olds adults is so we can send them to war, because they are all dumb and they're too dumb to be adults yet. And I think, Phase 7, hear me out. If you don't hear a full context, go hit the rewind feature and make sure you get it before you start yelling at someone. That was my thing. If we didn't have to send their healthy, athletic bodies to war before they put on the freshman 15, there wouldn't be, no one would do that. They don't have rewind on phone? Lame. It's a great game. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Well, now that's starting to stress me out. USA needs to change their drinking age down to 19. How is that what you got from us explaining how stupid these kids are? No, we need to change our adulthood to 21. What's happening? No, I'm just fucking around. Honestly, 25, man. Okay, it's got to be something down here, right? No. Hey, there's a lot of really good quotes in early Tupac albums, but everyone just uses the all eyes on me quotes. First time you got drunk was at 16 and puked the next day? That's accurate, I think. Eric the Red, thank you for 46 months. I love subs. Oh, fuck. The animation in this game is awesome for the time. Oh, man. I don't know where to go in this one, chat. I'm a little lost. It's got to be something to, like, open at some point, but I just feel like I'm not even close. This game could pass for an indie game nowadays. Well, I mean, they have made like 2D Prince of Persias, but they've never made something like this. Like now all Prince of Persias are just like these big, right when we go up. Oh, yeah, that's actually fucking genius. The Rogue Prince of Persia, and then yeah, they have the Metroid one. It's good, but like it's not as good as like Metroid or Hollow Knight. Sands of Time has stiff movement? Oh, I don't feel like that. The Lost Crown was way better than Metroid Dread. I would disagree with that. But, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Stupid. Yeah, I found the Prince of Persia one to just be a little, I don't know, lacking. But I also think I just didn't vibe with the graphics, so I think really hurt me. SNES. Jump! The enemies are probably the only thing I'd complain about in Metroid Dread. Just like they're just a little kind of like vibe stoppers a bit, but I don't dislike them. I didn't forget the jump button though. I like Sands of Time 1 and 2. Yeah, I thought those are both good. I like those a lot. A whole lot. Yeah, I got a mic, so my opinion's more important. I can't. They were unique. Oh, see, I love the Dread environments. Dude, chat, I know this is one of those ones where you guys are watching and like, why is he jumping like a fucking idiot? And I can't express how awkward this game controls. It just controls so fucking weird. It's so fucking jank. Controls are perfect. Do I have the game manual? No, I could look it up. Jump! I pressed the button like 4 times! If I would have jumped early, whatever. I didn't jump at all. I pressed the buttons a bunch of times. Oh, I bet it's even worse on keyboard. There's no crotch cam, therefore there's no evidence. I don't get mad when people tell me to get good. It's usually the most accurate advice I can get. Usually I like to get good advice more than when someone who's never played a game tries to give you advice on like how the game controls or something. Oh my god. At least I did that. This is level 3. Yeah. Air twirls? Can't you just frame lock it? But then sometimes when I'm playing these games, it's usually like, bro, there's just a button you're not pressing because you're an idiot and didn't read the manual. I feel like I gotta go fast because that thing's falling down, right? Like, so you have to go fast. Can't go less fast? Are we sure? Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Experiment with the one-step safe button. Thank you for that advice. I appreciate it. Yes, I understand the animation takes a while. What up, wife?
You need to turn into a PG.
I need to turn into a PG? Did I do something not PG right then?
No.
Oh.
Sometimes the yelling scares kids.
Oh. Just warn them.
I'm gonna, but I'm also warning you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll do my best. Son's got a play date, chat. I can't fuck it up. Can't fudge it up. Someone give 50 subs so I throw a chair. It'll be the most polite chair throw you've ever seen. No, I think it just takes the time off your timer. Ultra laid back. We're chill. We're so chill right now. Look at how chill we are. Dude, I gotta make that jump. Have a play date with the senator's son? No, but it's like the only parents that we like. But the problem is we like them a lot, and they're nice, and we vibe with them. But we also don't know like enough about them to be like bursting in front of their kids. No, we don't have parent friends because I don't like hanging out with any of the dads. Bruh. They're weird. They all want to ask me about starting a podcast. This one's the only dad that hasn't asked me about starting a pod. Oh, what do you do? I make YouTube videos, blah, blah. Oh, really? You know, I always thought about doing that. You know, I kind of really wanted to start a podcast. Maybe I could talk to you about it. And then I want to be like, yeah, I'll start one with you, Adam. It'd be great. Tell them to start showing their butthole on camera. Ironically, it's the moms that should be doing that. And I've never shown my butthole on camera. Yeah. Not yet, not yet. Yo, I'll take that sub. I need all the subs I can get, baby. Everyone low-key wants to start a podcast. In my opinion, very few people should. Mike Honcho. Everyone sees a clip of some random Jamokes talking that's got super viral. And they think, man, me and my boys were hilarious. We should do this. Aren't there a lot of fake podcasts that just make short clips? No, I mean, they still do the podcast. They just... Everything's run off shorts right now, like off clips. The whole world's running off clips. The whole content world. Oh, okay. Damn it. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Do you post clips? I mean, even like streamers, streaming is a clip economy now. Streamers don't even try to do entertaining streams. They just try to get a clip. They're not worried about whether the stream was good for 5 hours. They're just worried about, like, can I get the clip? Did I get a clip? How far are we from AI Slop Podcasts? What do you mean? Right now? I mean, Animal Talking was a legit big podcast. Is there money in clips? Clips will drive people to your other content. But is there money in just like posting clips? I'm sure if you get enough views. You fucking fuckface. That skeleton destroyed me. How does a sword kill a skeleton? Easily. Easily. Never played this game, but you should parry more. Thank you for your advice. I'll Haley Williams it. Yeah, I would imagine a sword wouldn't have, I mean, depending on how strong it is, it'd be pretty easy. Honestly, that was more of a dad joke than a millennial joke. And if you don't know who Paramore is, just say you don't know the culture. Okay. I see what you did there. Level 3 is significantly more difficult. The culture of 20 years ago? She just had a new album. Why are you hating? We're playing a 30-year-old video game. What are we doing right now? Stop hating on the kids stop hating on the adults. Yeah, pop culture's at like kind of a too splintered. We need a cultural phenomenon show. We need a Drake Kendrick beef, but it's positive and lasts longer. What's the point of that hurting drink? I didn't mean to drink it. It just the drink button is the same as the walk slow button. I don't feel like I was doing any damage. Maybe I do have to parry him. Can I push him off? Oh, hold on, let me see. Let me see something. Can I grab this ledge? No, I can't. No. I don't know if you actually can parry, honestly, but they parry me, so I'm assuming I can parry them. Yeah, I'm not meaning to drink that. I'm just meaning to hit the B button. There's way too much to keep up with now. Everything's too easy to make, man. Make it too fast. Except for money. Yeah, money isn't easy to make. No. That's easy to make. I have 3-day Prince of Persia. You think it's gonna be 3 days? Maybe. Okay. Push his ass up. Thank God. I was a little worried about that second victory. Yeah, we just fucking dropped him in the pit fatality. When am I gonna do the reaction speed runs? I don't know. We need to just pick a day and do it. Huh. It's a miracle you haven't parried yet. Let's fucking go. Oh, hey. Time is running out. Whoa. Pretty. I've never seen this. Oh. Persian architecture is mostly trap based. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna build an entire castle, you want a lot of traps in it. Clearly. Which platform am I playing on? The Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay. I didn't know the game had more than one tile set. I assumed it'd be one tile set. You know what, Arctic? I don't know if you're as funny as you think you are in this chat. Get there, get there. Go, don't spend time. God damn it. Yeah, I didn't. 15-year-old jokes, never funny. Fine, I'll leave. Oh no, streamer didn't like my joke. I'm going to leave. Yeah, get funnier. Come up with something more original. Oh no, I made a joke punching down at people. Streamer didn't like it. Oh no. I gotta weave. Sweema hates different group than I do. You like it when Barb just bans people? You know what I love? I love when we're talking about something that has nothing to do with anyone and people bring them up. It's my favorite. I do. You know what? I love when he just bans people too. I think it's hilarious. He's got sound effects? Yeah, well, you know, you guys have just accused me of copying him, you know. Lower budget production here. I mean, I do have a lower budget. If I'm gonna copy something, it should be the tier 2 thing that Tofu has going on. It was, well, you have 5 gift subs and you can get VIP. And then 100 gift subs erases all the VIP. We did have that going. But yeah, I don't want to take the tier 2 thing because do you know how many messages I've gotten about people being banned from Tofu's chat? And it's just not worth it. The best gimmick on Twitch. Can I give you a hot? Can I tell you what I think, Tumbling Dice? I think it ends up. I think it's a short-term gain for something that causes maybe a long-term problem.
I'm so excited.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious if you're watching, but if you're not deep into that, it's like, then people don't know. Urea, but it works for him, man. I think everybody works for him. I don't think that would work for me. Urea, thank you for tier 3 for 3 months. I should ban them. I should ban all the tier 3s. If you give someone a tier 2, they ban them. So you can like ban another streamer or ban another chatter by gifting them a tier 2. Which I understand, it does work. You get a lot of tier 2 gift subs, but I think it also can work like the opposite way. Yeah. Oh, I'm willing to ban people for money. I'm just gonna negotiate on it first. Yeah, it's a case-by-case basis. How many channel points to ban someone? I don't work with channel points. Oh, dude, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't work with channel points. What do you mean? Why would channel points get it? Channel points are nothing. We can't even, the problem with channel points, I would do stuff with channel points. I'd have a full banging on channel point casino. If I could. But I can't give you channel points back. Yeah, you can only take channel points from a chatter. You can't give them back or adjust it or anything else. There's nothing really to do. Yeah, I mean, what do you really do? All you can do is like give people an option really to like interrupt the stream somehow with channel points. Right? Give their entire, you've seen other streamers give their entire chat channel points? What do you mean? I gotta be really quiet because kids having a play date. Fuck shit, cock bitch, fuck tick, fuck shit, fuck doc. You're constantly giving them? They're all, yeah, you're getting them all the time right now. You're always getting them when you're just watching. But like, I can't, okay, so like, I can't like put a fake roulette wheel on, have you all give channel points out and then pay out a winner. That's not a thing that we could do. What I could do is have you convert your channel points into another fake currency and then do fun stuff with that where you could like gamble or bet, you know what I mean? But only thing you can really do with channel points is the betting system they have on here. There is wagers, but even the wagers are just like between the wagers, the way they distribute it aren't really like smart, I guess. Yeah. Then you have multiple currencies, which is just like, then you got to explain it, right? How do you participate in this? Every time someone comes in, how do you participate? How do you participate? How do you participate? If it's something that's even remotely confusing, it's annoying as shit to explain. Like my subathon RPG game. Yeah, next thing you know, Chauncey Billups is like, hey, come spend all your channel points over here. Yeah, a little confusing though. It was good. Dude, why are you not... I do want to bring it back. Yeah, I know. I would like to bring that back. Yeah, I'm fucking... That was my fault. That one was my fault, actually. PooCoin? No, I'm saving the name PooCoin for when I have to scam everyone in crypto. Duh. How am I feeling about the game so far? The controls are a little jank. And it's a little mazy. I tried jumping. Why does gold have value? If you want channel points enough, it's as valuable as gold. Sure. Do you want them that bad? Go for it, Pats, but that's like not automatically done, right? It's like you redeem it and then he writes it down and then every week you go through and you do it. You need to buffer your jumps so, but like even when I'm buffering them, it's like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, I could let channel points, like you could redeem sounds and stuff, but like that's annoying. I'm pressing the jump button, I swear to God. Yeah, he has a thing where he keeps track. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. So go for a pass. My problem with that is if you introduce something with something that's free that interrupts the stream, that sucks for everybody else. And if you interrupt something that is paid for but is way too long, that interrupts the stream, you can, you know, basically like allow them to pay to annoy everybody else. Which is easier, I guess. Why didn't I make that jump? Marbles, marbles, marbles? No, Barb took that meme from me. I don't own the rights to that meme anymore. Well, his meme now. Oh, you fucking dumbass. You fucking dumbass. You get. Ugh. This is the worst platforming game ever, dude. It's the worst platforming game ever. This game's hard as balls platforming. He uses a secondary currency controlled by a bot. Yeah, but like, that's my thing. Like when you introduce a secondary currency, then it also sucks, right? Run by a bot. Like that's also confusing. I guess you could turn off the main one and only have the bot one. I guess you turn off the Twitch one and that's the way to do it. But even then, it's like... It's not that this game's not fun, it's actually kind of low-key fun, but there's moments where I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something and my character's not doing it. Loot boxes? Come on, baby. Think I'll ever do something like the 1,000 Mario levels in 100 hours again? We were actually just talking about like what's the sequel to that look like. Okay. New PB. New PB. All the answers for what? You like it, Cruckle? let's go left. Cool. There's a webtoon comic for Dungeon Crawler, Carl, but it only has 17 chapters. Yeah, it's got 7 books. I don't know if that would work for it. Yeah, as long as we're on the last level, I think we're gonna be good to beat this game. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I forgot. I mean, I think this game's more of like a maze game than anything. What's with that timer? It's how long I have to beat the game. It's not a how many lives? It's like you have so much time. That was my fault. I don't know why I jumped from that far away. I don't know why I did that. How many levels are in this game? I'm assuming like 10? I don't know. $20 levels? Doesn't feel like enough time. That doesn't feel like enough time. It is if you get good. Thank you for that assessment. Should go into coaching. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna be starting over. Let's see if how much knowledge we can get. I pressed the jump button. I don't care what any of you say. I'd press the jump button. This game's a mandatory speedrun. Oh, I did, baby. I believe you, mate. I did. You think you might be able to continue after the timer, but you get a bad ending? No, we're not doing that. Fuck. Yeah, we've gone left from the start. It takes us down there. I can't, like, jump, though. I can't jump, though. Just do gooder. Do I actually really want to know the correct answers? What do you think, Jeff? What do you think? It doesn't matter. I'll just run right into the pit half the time anyway. Solid Snake, thank you for the prime. There we go. I jumped. I jumped.
Let's go.
Did you consider maybe not dying?
No, I haven't considered that. Thank you for the bits, Serum Sword. I hate bits, I love subs. I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be calm. How many lives continues do I have? As many as I want. You hooker. I think I need to just do that one quick swoop. I think I just need to keep going. New knowledge obtained. I think that's the only way to really realistically do that one. Listen, you guys don't know the defenses. There might be a guy there, so it's like, you know, there's traps everywhere else. That's why they put the guy there. This one starts at 2 hours. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, Frank. Do you have memories of your dad playing this game and rage quitting? Yeah, I understand. Level 3 kicked our ass pretty hard, but we got it. You know what I love? How Barb just bans people. That's what I love. I love how Barb just bans people. That's my sound effect. DC Mike, that was a reference to earlier in the stream. Yeah. Yeah, because I can't scream or curse. Only one way. Yeah, I think that circle only works one way anymore. Oh my god. Yeah, I finished Battletoads. Where does the guard go for lunch? Does he turn off the chopper? No, I'd imagine he leaves the top chopper on. Yes. Yeah, I'd imagine he has to get through the chopper the same way I do. Oh, I parried. It didn't help much. Okay, well, how are we supposed to get up there at all? Like, I did a full jump on that one. I like that one, actually, I don't know how to do, what to do. That spot makes no sense. That's an interesting game. Instead of trying to escape or infiltrate the labyrinth, they're in charge of delivering food to soldiers. I think you'd only play it if it was fun. Speaking of fun, how's Curiosity doing? I actually talked about this earlier on stream. Dude, I pressed the jump button, chat. I swear to God, I pressed the jump button. It'd be more fun talking about it if it was doing like a little bit better. You keep asking about stuff I've gone over. I don't want to spend, no, you're fine. I just don't want to spend I don't want to repeat things for people that have already heard them. A Kingdom Hearts ripoff? What? Why did that work that time? What did I do differently? I pressed the button better, dude. Checkpoint? I don't think we're getting a checkpoint. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a checkpoint. I would root for any other team against the Dodgers except for the team from Canada. Listen, when it comes to international competition, these colors don't bleed. Hater? Yeah, I'm a hater. There's no amount of fascism that will make me root against my country in sports. No amount. You're not cheering for the team that took your team out? Why would you not? That makes your team look better. Otherwise, your team's garbage. Oh, dude, I pressed B, chat. I pressed B. I swear to God, I pressed B. Are the Dodgers a team from Japan? Aren't you cheering on the Japanese? Immigrants make our country beautiful. And sometimes your baseball team. And in that case, your baseball team. Do, 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 do. Einstein defined insanity? Oh, no. Actually, he didn't. Whereas I think insanity is believing something that you've seen on the internet without actually, like, looking it up at all. I think that's insane. Because Einstein didn't say that, nor is that the definition of insanity. I think that's insane. Fuck! Fudge is such a good chocolate. My favorite chocolate that I've ever had in my life. I love fudge. I love fudge so much. It's so good. It's my favorite flavor of fudge. The fudgy kind. Yeah, the fudgy kind. So what happens? Do I just like, is this my last life now? Like, what happens? I don't define. That's not defining insanity. It's telling them that they're stupid for repeating that. Yeah, I think that's what's about to happen. I think my girlfriend's getting... Wait, what does this mean? Oh, you just get the bad ending? Oh, I don't want the bad ending. I don't want the bad ending. Yeah, we can't deal with the bad ending. The death toll, 9 million right now. Oh, for bad player, Pooh isn't doing too bad. Thanks. I gotta pee, Chad. I'm gonna pee real bad. Do 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 do. Where's the empty liter bottle of soda? Dude, no streamer does that. That'd be so wild, right? They're like, I gotta pee, and the streamer just goes like, and that's it. Or they're just like, I'm just going. It's all about the diapers. I feel like the diaper would make more sense. Yeah. We got this. We got this. We got this. We can make this happen. Is that Twitch shows diaper ads? All right, I am gonna go pee. Give me 1 minute. Catheter. And then we're gonna come. Do we start over or do we practice? I feel like I need to start over. I don't know. I don't know how we do this. Or do we just keep going and then start over every day? Talking about practice, not a game. Chat isn't weird stuff. All right, I'll be right back, chat. Watch Be Right Back videos. There's like 10 kids in our house right now. There's so many kids in our house right now, chat. So many kids. There's a bajillion of them in here. Oh. No, I mean, B, we don't have the world record anymore, so he doesn't flex it. Probably not, Jack. I'm not. We're saying nothing but nice words. No, it's mostly girls. They don't smell. Now, boy. You just watched that video an hour ago? It was cute. It was cute. Honestly, I thought that video was gonna do really well. I did, and we're not going to do it again. Just because we've done it once, you know, we screwed up once, we're not gonna screw up again. Oh, why didn't we play Maximum Carnage? Yeah, play them simultaneously. That'll be a good video. I don't think that'll work too well. I know, that's music in Curiosity. You should buy the game. Thanks, Ab. That guy just smacked me. That was a sword fighting mistake. Oh, that was funny. Where you hear the conversations that probably don't make sense on YouTube. WeSkill now does a better job. He tries to link the conversations, I think, more than the gameplay. I used to be like a gameplay-based channel, but gameplay-based channels are kind of like dead. So now it's like a gameplay entertainment-based channel. Huge GPB drama today. You know what? I feel like I need to get involved in some big streamer drama. I feel like that's what I need to do. How do I get involved in big streamer drama? That'll bring it back. I don't want to be it, but I feel like you need that. I feel like that's old news now. I am the walrus. I don't feel like anyone actually cares. Because no one actually ever cares about drama. No one actually ever cares about like getting it right or anything. They just care that like someone they don't like is getting it. You can block attacks. Thank you for telling me that I can block attacks when you watch me block 2 attacks during that fight. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. That really is helpful to the situation. Thank you for that. Blocking with your body? I blocked 2. There were 2 in there that we parried. The parry doesn't do anything though, because you don't automatically hit him after a parry. It's just, and after I do that, I can't automatically parry. So if I get parried, I'm cooked. I know. That one I didn't even make an attempt to block any. I just was all offense. Where were the blocks there? I got a headache and aneurysm from not being able to scream. Yo, the wall, thanks again for the sub. Dude, I'm pressing the jump button, chat. I am pressing the freaking jump button. Did I hear that KLD is beefing with Dorsal 7? Yeah, I'm done. Never mind. I can't get involved in streamer drama. I can't get involved in it. Never mind. That's too much for me. Yeah, I just was like, never mind. That's too much. It's not even input lag. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're on a grid and it's just like if you don't do anything on the grid, like if you get out of the grid at all, or like you press it too early because you're still in the grid. Like that one I pressed too early, like I wasn't actually moving yet. Yeah. That one I pressed 3 times. I'm spamming it 3 times. The problem is I don't feel like I'm getting any better. The game is hard because bad? I don't know if this game's bad. I don't know if I define it as bad. It's just... doesn't make sense compared to anything else. It looks bad? I actually think it looks pretty. For a SNES game? Kung Fu? You mean the Kung Fu? The game mechanics do, yes, the game mechanics look tough. There are many significantly worse games than this. That's not, you're not defending it the way you think you might be though there. No, Kung Fu is the game where you kick or punch, high or low. That's Kung Fu, not karate. At least we got a block in, you know, it really helped us there. Hold up when I block. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm holding up. What does holding up do? What does holding up do, Cloffin? What did that do? It did the exact same block it always did. You just got me murdered. You know what? You know what? You know what? It's hilarious. It's hilarious when he bans someone. It's hilarious when he bans someone. Boop, 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 boop. Sound effect. Better go to write your unbanned message. Went to go eat and you're still on the same level? Well, I cared about your entertainment. I didn't want to beat it without you. What I really hope you went to do is go get some original comedy. That's right, I assumed you were. Ah. Dude, I jumped, chat. I jumped. 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 I jumped there. You can't jump from that close? Bruh, I was hitting the jump button the whole time. Paradoxal. Can I tell you, here's the thing about the Star Wars movies made a lot of money. So I don't know if they're failures. Some made a lot of money. Thank you, Illo Chemo. Thank you again. You're really helping me do things that I'm already doing. You're really restating things that I'm doing. You're really helpful with that. You're really good at that. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think Star Wars is something we should be getting every year, right? I think like it's part of its whole thing is that it needs to be, you know, rested on. Also, the Skywalkers suck. Like, I'm done with Skywalkers. Turn Ray evil. Or anytime ever at all, actually. Well, I like Star Wars, so I disagree with your opinion there. See how that worked? Who wishes for just like a piece of thing to just not exist? Dude, I pressed the button 72 times. I'm pressing the buttons, I'm pressing the buttons, I'm pressing the buttons, I'm pressing the buttons, I'm pressing the buttons. The Skywalkers sucked before then. They were already boring. I would actually argue, I think episode 9 was pretty bad. But I also think episode 2 is really bad. I think the prequels are really bad. I think the prequels are the best movies. You'll die on that hill. No, you just saw the prequels when you were a kid. That's all. I also love the prequels because I saw them as a kid and I have memories of going and skipping school with my brother to go watch them. There's bad movies, but I love them. See, now that's an accurate take. Which is totally okay. Like, you can love bad things. Dude. Jar Jar ruined the prequels for you? I don't think he was that egregious. Prequels are more in the category of so bad it's good. I hate episode 2. I actually think episode 1 has a great movie inside of episode 1. I think episode 3 is fine. You know? I hate 2. 2's so boring. I think there's a good movie inside of episode 1. I think you cut down pod racing by 10 minutes. Add an extra lightsaber scene instead. Done. Good movie. The prequels lightsaber stuff is really good. And you know what it is in my mind though? You know what it is in my mind with the prequels and then the regular things? It's just like you're just watching Ben Kenobi and Darth Vader fight, but they're 90 years old. So it's like they're sitting there thinking like, oh wow, look at these cool Darth lightsaber fights, but really they're just old men just like, that's why they can't do the flippy shit anymore. Yeah. Make pod racing its own movie? I'd be down with like a pod racing video game again. The pod racing in 1? Yeah, it is awesome. The first 10 minutes of it, it's 25 minutes long. It's like, it is a really long scene. They show the entire pod race, guys. Like, they don't skip ahead at any point. They show you the entire 3 laps. It is really cool. It's just really long. That's all I'm saying, chat. It's a 25-minute scene. Don't I race in 24-hour races? Yes! Yes, and you guys don't watch those either. You guys don't watch those. You're proving my point. I get more view time on 1 hour of Unbeatable than a 24-hour race in iRacing. Just cut out the political scenes? Dude, I don't even think there's that much politics in episode 1. People are just like, what? There's a trade embargo? Politics? As if Star Wars' entire thing isn't about politics and metaphorically political the whole time. It's like the only thing they do. What? There's a trade embargo? How do you deal with view time being so variable? What do you mean? Cut out the politics of the 24 hours of Le Mans. There's all sorts of Senate scenes. Are any of them particularly bad? I don't remember like any of them lasting too long or being particularly like bad. All kind of pertinent to how, you know, someone takes over an entire government. Yeah, I guess like I don't get which one of them would you have cut? Rozier apparently had an $8 million tax lien. Made $27 million. This is wild. Yeah, I agree. I think the CGI looks kind of butt in the prequels. Actually, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the original ones also had a lot of politics. So I guess I've just never really understood that critique of the prequels. I think there's a lot you can critique of the prequels, though. I don't think they're particularly great. They're not the fucking Godfather. I think at the time the CGI was amazing. I like the Yoda fight scene in episode 2. I thought that was fun. I don't know how to win the sword fight anymore. I wish I would have had the extra. I wish I would have gone and got the extra life. No parry challenge or don't know how? What's the parry do for you? What does it do? What does it do? Explain to me how. Explain it to me like I'm 5, all right? Yeah, what is it? There, I'll parry. It knocks the guy too far back. Or he just swings again. Or it doesn't parry. Like, it's not a parry. I'm not hitting the guy with it. It's just a block, which I could also accomplish by just being far away. Parry and hit. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Kill. Yep. Thank you. You know what? You didn't just literally watch me try that. Yeah, I've never really understood. Outside of being like, trade embargoes are boring. But yeah, I don't think that's the problem with the sequels. Oh. Andor is all politics. Yeah, I don't get how you could do it with no politics at all. It's literally about overthrowing governments. Every movie is about overthrowing governments, mercenary armies. I feel like you're gonna get stuck with some. Oh, I'm glad I made it that far. I feel like people like Andor. You want Disney to re-release the original ones? I enjoyed that in the 90s. That was fun. Also, didn't they add sexual assault in Andor? Like, bruh? I mean, I think it's a more grown-up show, right? And I think that it'd be pretty... Like, I think there's probably some pretty atrocious things happening across that vast, giant universe being controlled by a mercenary army. I think that's a pretty fair thing. Honestly, that's a problem I've always had with Star Wars. It doesn't, like, it should. I feel like Star Wars does a lot of glossing over some of those moral ambiguity. Yeah, I don't know. It's a more grown-up show, right? Yeah, I mean, I think that's, like, at this point in my life, I think the more interesting parts of Star Wars is everything, like, the expanded parts of the universe. And the people that are fighting for maybe their stakes are just their life and not necessarily like... I'm not interested in what the billionaire class of Star Wars is doing anymore. Yeah. I'm more interested in like how the things that happen affect people in their day-to-day life, right? Like if we're gonna stay in like a world, you know, these like years between the movies, I think that's more interesting at this point. I like media in general where the stakes are relatively low. Okay. But why? I didn't mean to take that big giant step over. I mean, Big Mock, I mean, yeah, sure, but I think there's just room for both of those things. But regardless, I mean, Disney's got tons of stuff built around Mickey Mouse, and they don't make any Mickey Mouse movies, so I don't know what that has to do with anything necessarily, you know? Like, Luke Skywalker will still be a character, Anakin Skywalker will still be a character, they're, you know, but they're dead. I thought they had a really good chance of two things. They could have made Rey Kenobi. I thought that would have been interesting. Or they could have just had her be just a random Jamoke. I thought that was more interesting than what they ended up doing. Make her a Palpatine? That's why I thought they should have ended episode 9, and I actually think it might have saved everything. Is literally just like turn her to the dark side and have it like the whole thing end like super depressing. Ironically, like if you've read like a lot of the expanded universe shit, the fact that Palpatine was actually cloned doesn't really bother you. But at least they have an explanation for it in the books. When did Palpatine have a kid? Oh, I think Palpatine insinuated that he banged lots of women and didn't care about them. In that movie. He definitely, he implied he banged a lot of them, didn't care. No, she just gave herself the last name Skywalker. But she didn't want the last name Sidious, and she wanted a last name. No, we're not trying to explain the sequel trilogy to ourselves at all. No, we're not doing any of that. Why did he jump straight up and then fall? Oh, how is that even a possible thing that could have done? That's my thing. I don't even know how that could have possibly been done. Ugh. Oh yeah, I thought killing Snoke was a really dumb move. Yeah, I thought Snoke was interesting. Right? Because the first time you see him, you're like, oh, he's tiny. He's a tiny, frail man because he's like, has that big giant hologram, you're like, oh, he's a tiny little man. I thought there was a lot to do with him. I thought, I actually, honestly, I feel like you could have done the entire Palpatine storyline with a clone Snoke. And that would have made more sense, right? Like, you see Snoke die, but then, like, all of a sudden he's just back in the next movie. And they keep killing him, but he just keeps coming back. And then you realize, oh, that could have been entertaining. I don't think Palpatine was popular enough to bring him back. That that it was like necessary. The Fortnite reveal event was so fire. Somehow Palpatine returned in Fortnite. That means Fortnite's also taking place in a universe far, far away, a long time ago. Wangry, are you okay? Cloning Palpatine and bringing him back does make sense in Fortnite. I for one love Spider Darth Maul though. Fortnite ties all media together. Fortnite and Lego literally can put anything they want in their franchises. Oh my God. Clone Wars the show or Clone Wars the movie? Because I hate Clone Wars, hate the movie. Oh, this is exhausting. The level passwords seem like a troll. Well, I think we got to get good ending. I think getting good ending is pretty key. This seems more beatable than the other unbeatable games. Did you just come in? Yeah. Honestly, chat, most of our problems with us not liking media come down to the ever-ending need for constant, endless growth from every company and the need for everything to always be bigger than the last thing. There's a word for it. Ruins everything. I don't know. It's a word for it. If you having it endless and just keeps going, kind of ruins everything and makes things bad. Shoves everything up to the top in a few people's hands. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, cock gun. Yeah, cock gun. It is media not done for us, but by us. We are not the target audience. I don't know what that meant. I'm sure that I'm not high enough to get whatever you just said. The law of diminishing returns. That's what I feel like about this game right now. That can be fixed. No, we're having a play date. GrandPooBear Kami? No politics, bro. Bet I gotta go down first. How many levels are? Someone told me there's 20 in this, dude. Movies, media, games suck because they aren't for us, not done by people of our liking generation, etc. Not tailor-made for most of us normies. Frank of most trades. I don't think one of your trades, I gotta be real, I'm not sure that one of your trades is writing sentences. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. I'm like a foot tall according to Failboat. I mean, he's not wrong. How many days is this game gonna take? No clue. I feel like I should play some Silk Song. Yeah, who's the normie in this situation? Have I looked up where the health increases are? I thought you said health care increases, and I was like, no, I'm not trying to think about that. There's nothing in there. I think, chat. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's change games. I gotta change games. I can't do that for another 3 hours. I can't do it. It's change game time. It's change game time.